For anybody that's not familiar with my camping setup, well, this tent, I've been using it for a couple of years now. It's been really good in lots of weather, some bad, some good. It's the EP.2 from Nature Hike. It's a 1 or 2 person tent, very spacious inside, well pegged down today, really well pegged down, quite low to the ground, not always the case. Often I don't get it quite down properly here, and the gap is quite large. I mean, this time it's not too bad. If I can do this one-handed, I'll take you inside. Oh, there we go. So we've got a huge vestibule area, not just this side but the other side as well, with it being a hexagon shape. Got some coffee, some Quaker oats. I'm going to have that out there in just a moment. But inside, as you can imagine, for waking up first in the morning, it's rather busy, shall we say. Trixology sleeping pad. This is a deep sleep thermo. Don't know who that's by. That's Vango as well. And a generic travel pillow from Trespass. Bit of entertainment as well with me overnight in the form of a tablet. I watched a movie on Netflix. And we've got loads of electrical stuff in this corner, including my hover camera there. The Hover X1, which is hiding away in its little case. Of course, power. We've got this Ulanzi light as well, which I needed last night because my torch died. And finally, in this corner, well, what's left is that's a clothing corner. What's left is these down trousers, which were far too warm at this time of year. And just above me, in this receptacle, we've got some overflow of the bags, which all the sleep system are contained in. That's one thing I like about this bag, and you know, I'm not much of a hiker, I've only been on a couple of trips, but just sheer amount of places to put stuff. Pockets here for water bottles, pegs, space in the in the lid, on the outside, inside, and of course the big area in the middle. This packet's from Technicals, Tebet 55 plus. There's even a zip at the front here as well, and endless places to hang stuff off as well. So as always, you find links to lots of my equipment that I use here when I come out camping down below the video. So I've actually done things somewhat back to front. Now having breakfast afterwards, I've already packed away. Normally do it the other way around. I've even cheated and gone for the light option today instead of the flint. Just got these at the ready. Nice and simple muff burner. day gone yet again for the Quaker oats. The art is to wait for the dots all around the meth burner to become a light, but it's tricky to see in this light actually. And they just sit on, when I get it right around, just sit on there. Quick breakfast, another waffle. So I've arrived at the top of Tetford Hill. There it is behind me, the formidable Tetford Hill. So I'm just about to head, basically I'm going to be following Bluestone Heath Road practically all the way to the first stop, which is going to be at Wold Newton Village Hall. Should be loads of people there to get to say hello, just chill out for a little while, maybe an hour. Hopefully bump into Chris Skelhorn, he's going to be there. Bit gloomy up here, that much so I've decided to put the old arm warmers on. Nearly put a snood on as well, but I know after a couple of minutes I'll be regretting that, so it's just a dead weight. I know it don't weigh anything, but there we go. Right, it's getting underway. Wolds, how I've missed you. So this is the Bluestone Heath Road. It takes you over the spine of the Lincolnshire Wolds, and I've chosen today to try and put as many flattish roads as I possibly can. Not too much in the way of climbing. Costs 75 kilometres. There is a big hill finish towards the end. The climb up Tetford to finish to get back to the car. Kind of unavoidable. I need to get back to that lip. Aside from that, nothing too much to speak of. I've been very clever, shall I say, to try and keep that elevation down to as little as possible. Nothing too steep, because that's what it is. It's not the gradual stuff, it's the sudden jolt, which Tetford at the end is, so I might regret that towards the end of this ride. So yeah, it's coming past Belchford on another time of day. That would be present itself to be a beautiful view. I've had a thought this morning about November, and I think I'm going to organise a gravel ride out here in the Lincolnshire Wolds. So stay tuned on the channel for that. Hopefully it's weather dependent. Hopefully we're not going to get tons of rain between now and probably towards the third week of November, I'd imagine. Or maybe I'll do something for my birthday. Or alternatively, I might do something on road. Either way, it's a spectacular place to come and ride. Bit of a hidden gem in the topography of the UK. never really explained in my last video about the Rutland water situation. I was going to be camping down, decided not to, but why? There wasn't really much space for a tent. That, and also with my health being as it is and a bit of a lack of sleep from the night before, getting used to sleeping outdoors again, decided to go with what I know. So that's why I ended up near Woodall Spa. I've been there a few times now. I know what to expect, I know where to set up. I do plan next year to revisit Rutland Water and the 2 benches. Bivvy, that's the answer on that one. Much more easier to find a place to settle down. I'm also going to be planning to do a 300 out that way at some point. Maybe that'll be next year as well. Coming through Kelston. I always tell this story when I come past here, so I'm going to tell it again. This particular fence, I left a phone on there once, and then a bunch of us all rode to a tennis club in Louth. Came back 3 hours later, and thankfully it was still there. So much choice. So I've gone for the apple frangipane, and then I'm going to have another one a little bit later on. I don't know what it's going to be. Oh, look at that.
So you lift it out, and then you've got the end of it. And I've got some.
Three hours later, finally left the Wall Newton Village Hall. Just kept seeing people I recognise, so just kept chatting. The sun is still out, just poking its way through the clouds up there. So I'm heading towards Brimbrook at the moment. Trying to remember which road I take. There's one before you get into Brimbrook, which takes you back up to where the memorial is, the Bomber Memorial. Then from there head towards Ludford. This is a really short off-road section I take. There's about 50k to go from here. Kind of meander my way to Donington on Bain, then follow that bottom road to Scamblesby. I know where I am. I'm not that close to Brimbrook after all. So I've just taken the switchback, and it always wants me to go through the farm. I've yet to do that. One day I may take it. I always wanted to take them that way. If anybody does know this area, I will not be going past Fanny Lane or whatever it's called. Fanny something Lane. What's it called? Fanny Craddock. So this is where I'm heading next. A 700 metre section of open farmland. You should not be surprised. I am actually heading up the Magna Mile, Ludford. So we'll be going past Fanny, whatever road it is, Fanny Adams. I've remembered I'm heading now the High Street. So I'm following that all the way to the Belmont transmitter. I surprise myself sometimes with these routes, often. Fanny Hands, that's it. Not Fanny Adams then. Who was Fanny Adams? Diddle-da, 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 diddle-da. Okay, 700 metres away from the final off-road section. I only did about 3 today. It's the final section that runs from the bottom of Belchford Hill to the bottom of Tetford Hill. At some point, maybe next summer, there's a particular building on the hill around here, and I'd love to go and visit it, maybe sleep up there. It looks like a boffy, I guess, but it's got no roof, but I think it might be interesting all the same. It's a derelict house up on the hill. I think it's probably going to have a good view. Probably not going to see it too well on the picture, but just to the right of centre, up there. Hey, hey, hey! Oh, here we go. So this one's going out to all those people that might just notice a distinct lack of piles of dirt on the internet recently. Here is a fresh pile just for you. Here we are. Just going into Tetford. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Well, as they say, I'll see you at the top. Bastard. Again, why do I keep doing this to myself? Parking at the top of a hill. I nearly went to the effort of putting the camera up there, and I was like, you know, I can't be bothered. Plus my top of my neck's starting to play up as well, so that's what you get for sticking a 15% climb right on the bend there, when really should be keeping things as flat as possible, which, to be fair, in the main I have. I just should not have parked my van at the top of the hill this steep. If you want to see me climbing up that hill a ridiculous amount of times, why not go check this video out here in the corner of the screen. I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.